It was t-shirt and shorts weather in Lethbridge once again today as we saw over 20 degrees. Not a bad autumn day whatsoever. Angela Stewart is in now with all of the weather details. Angela, we better enjoy the warm weather while we can since the white stuff may be on the way?
Yeah, it's best to take in as much of the warm conditions and temperatures as you can because we do have snow on the way for Lethbridge and surrounding regions. It's going to start cooling off this weekend and then also heading into next week. But before that, we do have a couple days where it's going to be fairly decent conditions starting tomorrow. 17 the high expected with lots of sunshine for tomorrow. Cooling off slightly, cloudier conditions for Saturday. 15 the high for Saturday, Sunday, and then cooling right down to a high of 1 for Monday. That snow kicking in there Tuesday, Wednesday, 0 the high and -1 for Tuesday, Wednesday, midweek next week. Our average high for this time of year is 13 degrees. Our average low is 0. 28 degrees was the highest temperature recorded back on this day in 1974. -12 was the lowest temperature back in 1949. Our sun rose at 7:59 this morning, expected to set at 6:33. That puts us at about 10 hours and 34 minutes of daylight for today. Okay, so temperatures and conditions across the country now for Friday. 15 the high for Victoria, mixed with sun and cloud they're expected. Mid-teens expected in Vancouver. However, it will be a little wetter there. They're expected to maybe see some afternoon showers. Nothing really to complain about in Edmonton and Calgary. Those low teens, 12 and 13 for Calgary. That's expected to remainder for the rest of the week and cooling off as we are starting on the weekend and midweek next week. Some winds to be expected if you are in Saskatchewan, specifically Saskatoon and Regina. 14 the high and 15 for Regina. Wet conditions in Winnipeg expected for tomorrow. Some afternoon showers to be expected with some winds as well. 16 the high in Winnipeg. As we're looking to the central part of the country, rain is kind of what we're seeing for a majority of central Canada, specifically Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal. 15 the high, 16 for Ottawa, and 18 with a mix of sun and cloud for Montreal for tomorrow. Kind of the same deal for Atlantic Canada. 16 with about 5 millimeters of rain expected for Fredericton. Lots of sunshine in Halifax, so good news if you are there. Charlottetown, a mix of sun and cloud, 16, and rain to be expected in St. John's for tomorrow, and a high of 14. And that is a look at your full weather forecast.